there viewers, Sun Service here, back with another Ultimate Admiral, no not Ultimate Admiral, World of Warships episode. Yeah, I was just seeing if there was anything important in the changelogs of the recent Ultimate Admiral update, so I got confused. But yeah, we are back with the Queen Mary after the shenanigans of last episode. And we have our mission set for us. That was funny, briefly seeing Orion as an Italian battleship instead of what it actually is, a British battleship. But yeah, here with the Queen Mary, with our flag set up and camo and everything, which we can do the research of the new hull stuff to her, increase our survivability and stuff. And then hopefully after the next battle that we're about to complete, there should be enough for the new range finding equipment aboard this ship. Well, when I say new range finding, it only just increases gun range, because this isn't Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts where it also increases your accuracy chance and stuff. It only just increases your range you can fire at, because thankfully this is manual firing. God, if this game wasn't manual firing, I probably would have been giving up already. Well, in this game there is some element of having to rely on AI for firing because of your secondaries that are AI operated. Just so... no. Streaming list, so... no. Nah, I'll just not tell anyone that I'm streaming here, because it would just probably downgrade the effectiveness of my team by 100%. Right. So I've moved it high explosive shells because I much prefer being first and foremost a cruiser killer than a capital ship killer, but oh, there's one of my old frenemies, Clemson class. Okay, I underestimated his speed. Okay then, I'm gonna redirect my firing towards that guy just there. The Phoenix. Right, I want to angle myself away from Clemson, well, in an angle where if Clemson does fire torpedoes, which knowing Clemson it most likely will, that I can then just easily avoid said torpedoes. I knew it! I knew it! Well, we knew we had to end the good luck stream somehow. Good luck. luck streak somehow, and we've just done so. Yep. What the?
Enemy cruiser sunk.
Okay. Okay, that's surprising. I thought he still had repair party. Must have not still had repair party, it seems, because he's sinking to my damage that I did to him. Despite also, unfortunately, me sinking quicker than him, though, because when he started sinking, I was already halfway done with sinking. But yeah, he's going down to his port side stern. And then there's a British cruiser there, which I'm going to exit the battle because, yeah, we're going to be stuck for a while, which, knowing that my viewers are going to be bored to death by just sitting here and waiting, I'm going to go to battle in a different ship, and that different ship we're going to go to battle with is going to be the Tier 5 light cruiser of the British Territory, Emerald, which, yeah, I've got some upgrades to her, well, only the torpedoes. So, yeah, Juliet Charlie, fire extinguishing, and flood recovery time. This thing doesn't have a health restore, so this thing has hydroacoustic search, speed, damage caused by flooding, and ramming. And then on the exterior, Year of the Rat flag, and as our camo we will be wearing black, white and red. Put auto purchase on for camos. And yeah, to avoid waiting whilst I'm streaming, I'm going to play other ships if we get sunk before a battle ends, because of obvious entertainment reasons. So yeah, this is still the road to the St Vincent, but with the occasional offshoot into other ships because of the fact that these are all live streamed, and that if I don't have these other battles, then viewers are just going to lose interest, or I'm going to have to use my good editing skills. Good editing skills in air quotations there. Oh, and the fun police are here, aka 2 U-69s. Yep, the fun police. Alright, let's start the battle. Look.
Action
maybe in the future as like a one-off thing, I might try and get a submarine and see what they're like to use, but personally I don't want to try and get a submarine. To my knowledge, we don't have depth charges. Oh yeah, British light cruisers only have AP shells. If I just remembered that. Okay, there's a battleship. Now, it's best not to fire yet until we know exactly where our other targets are, like our cruisers and stuff. That's why I'm going to hydroacoustic search. We have been detected. They're opening on me, I'm opening on them. I'm turning to avoid the shells. And he takes hits from me. Okay, that French destroyer, well, I think it was the French destroyer's smoke screening. Okay, that's Congo, I think. Yeah, it's a Congo. Gun layout ABQX. Deep waters. Or I think they were deep water jobs. Yeah, they were. It's an Italian cruiser just there. There's a friendly sub. Those torpedoes were submarine torpedoes. Uh-oh, Congo's firing on us. Oh, we have a health up party on this thing. I was blissfully unaware in the past of that. Right. Hard over. We're in capped. We're gone. I should have stayed on torpedoes and possibly sent out more of them. But hopefully we can now go back to Queen Mary and complete our mission. Well, complete more of our mission towards getting it's the final task. Play a battle with a tier 5 ship. Right, that would have to be done after that, and we've already got that. He's got one unassigned skill point. Demolition's expert because we have been using high explosive shells a lot a lot on this thing, so so yeah, we have inventory management, which that's a thing I actually need to find out where we can sort that out, but that would be an after the stream thing. So, well, it was fun using the camo for Queen Mary. I'm thinking that we go with a different camo, which the different camo is going to be Type 59. Yeah, Type 59 camo. Let's go. Let's go into battle. So it seems that for World of Warships, there are more battles in like tier 5 and stuff than there are lower tiers. What is showing that is the fact that there are only like 2 players on each side and then just multiple stuff. Well, at least there are only tier 4 ships here are covered by players. Actually thinking about it, I don't know whether or not it's a good thing that the more powered ships are covered by players. Might be, might not be, I don't know. All I do know is that we are high explosive armed. We are ready to sink anything that should stand in our path. Except for allies. So unfortunately I can't sink that Russian cruiser there. Or attack it. Or do this. Oh yeah, I can't torp them. Right. This map has got lots of islands on, so I'm going to have to be a little bit cautious of the torpedo machines of death. I'm looking at one of them now. Well, at least we don't have any of the fun police aircraft carriers here. Cruisers over there. 2 of them. 3 of them. German, I think. 1 there. And those ones are more concerning for me. It's a Dutch cruiser. Is it a Java? Might be. Over there's a St. Louis. Behind that mountain. I found where the player battleship is. Those aren't going to hit the Java. No. Those didn't hit. At least I'm not being primaried. Yep, that was indeed a Java. What I find funny is I'm better at identifying Dutch cruisers than I am Japanese cruisers, and I've done more research on Japanese cruisers than Dutch cruisers. That's indefatigable. There is another Java. Fire on indefatigable. Okay, so the enemy have lost slightly more than us. They've lost 3 cruisers, we've lost 2. Shot those 3 cruisers, I was able to kill one of them. Defatigable is just there. So is the player battleship though. Torpedo protection hit. Okay, so the shell penetrated that and then blew up in the void space. Right. Indefatigable is going to go down before my shells hit him, so if I fire towards the player controlled Kaiser. Well, here's at least one good thing, I haven't been hit yet. I haven't been hit, I took first blood and I have done a bit of damage towards the Kaiser, although I don't know if I'm going to be the one to sink him. No, that was someone else that got him. Oh, our base is being captured. Okay, I think I could steam at maximum throttle towards it. Towards our base, but I don't know if I can stop the inevitable.
Enemy battleship detected. Enemy cruiser sighted.
That cruiser in our base. That battle's over, we've lost. unmount that, mount that, mount that, and mount that. Alright, so to battle we go again, it seems. It's battle again for the home. From a far distant land, our marshal commands. Hey, 3 players this time on each, well, my team at least. Yeah, 3 players on both teams. Wow. Wow.
Battle starts.
Want instead of 2. Obtaining for
Enemy force detected.
right, there's a Phoenix up there. We're steaming at our maximum speed of 29.9 knots. 28.9, I mean, not 29.9. We could almost go 29 knots.
Enemy battleship sighted.
Which then seems figures like this is making me realise that in dreadnoughts I am making my battle cruisers way too fast and thinking of them unrealistically fast speeds that I want them to use. But sail that. 2, 1. Right.
Dead ahead. Torpedoes to starboard.
He gave me the perfect broadside, but now I've got to redirect all gunfire to the protection of the ship duties. They've launched towards me, or they're launching towards me, more than likely.
Torpedoes to starboard.
Knew it. Okay, can I come back around and bring the bow guns?
Enemy cruiser sunk. Our team has taken the lead.
The destroyer stuck in one place. I've just wasted a whole bunch of shells. No, just Continue moving, continue moving. Oh no, no, no. Mayday! I may have to, or I may have to use that distress call. They couldn't arm their troops. So at least some good news. Guns round to port. Guns round to port. Actually, no. Keep them round to starboard. We got a cruiser over here that looks like it could use with a little bit of refitting. Actually, no. Switch over to AP. We got battleships over there. If I can turn myself correctly enough. Go after. He's just sitting in one place. Overpens. That's what you'd expect when you're actually using AP on a light cruiser. Against a light cruiser, I mean. And he's reversing. Right. Frenchie? No. That's a Japanese, actually, not French. My bad. My bad for calling you a Frenchman. There's my apology. Some British 13.5-inch shells filled to the brim with boiling hot tea. From the boiler rooms. Because all our ships run on tea here. Just a couple of pens.
Our victory is in sight.
Kaiser over there, but then there's Phoenix. Loading HE. See if I can get myself an extra kill in the form of that Phoenix. Just going to the side of the map. Underestimated that. Badly. I'm shocked I haven't taken a single point of damage this entire battle. Especially after that really close encounter with that destroyer as well. Those shells are on target. At least one of them are. Right. Switch over AP.
Our victory is in sight.
Seeing as those two battleships there are focused on the cruiser down there. A Karsher. No, it's not a Karsher. It's a different. I think Karsher is the cruiser that we have just lost. Okay. Hard over. Let's just charge in. We have 2 bow guns anyway, so we should be able to work on doing a proper attack without having to worry about being okay. That was our first bit of damage this entire battle. That was really unkind of you there, Mr. Kaiser. Mr. Kaiser. Are you of course aware that the Queen Mary is not going to end up like its real-life counterpart? Because we have had the decent foresight to use Juliet Charlie. Right. 3, 2, 1. He's turning. He's trying to get his bow guns into use, which he's done so. I accounted for his turn in my aiming strategy, so some positives. I'm learning. Right, lead him because of his speed. That overpenned his superstructure armor. Okay. Bring me around to starboard. Start swinging the stern turrets around to the port side, please. Two penetrating, one that didn't penetrate but still did something. Right. Didn't I say start swinging the turrets around to port? I did, and then they're not following my explicit orders. You know what? Swing the ship round to port. We need those stern turrets. We need those stern turrets, and we need them in action now. Four, 3, 2, 1. He's probably not going to be able to get in a fatal hit before I do. Yeah, he's missed. He's missed his chances to bring a fatal hit to me. But I don't miss my chances. Well done. Well done, me. Well done. Congratulatory pat on the back for a job well done. And we can now move away from Queen Mary onto Tiger. our previous commander for Queen Mary, before we retire the Queen Mary, Mr. Claude Pull, you are being sent to the reserve. Oh, God. Right. Tiger. Yep. He is being successfully transferred. Mr. George Hardy is being dismissed. Reason being he has too close of a name to one of my classmates. That is actually true. He has his name is very similar to a classmate of mine's. Yeah, we had the Duke of York here. The grand old Duke of York had 10,000 men. Yep. Jokes out of the way. Queen Mary being sold for repurposement. Sold for repurposement as scrap. I'm the one out of probably everyone, considering the fact of my statements and UAD campaigns of that all my ships usually end up getting picked up by the Department of Historical Ship Preservation. Right. So equipment-wise, Juliet Charlie, speed increase, ramming, there, there. Tiger Hull just adds in more defensive stuff and maneuverability increases. That's just range increase. Nothing else is needing increasement there. The exterior. This ship is just going to be given a this is similar to a campaign art. This is similar to a camouflage I remember using a lot in Legends because I love the look of it. Yep, that's going to be the one we use there. And seeing as we're at tier 5 and St Vincent is at tier 10. St Vincent is at tier 10. By terms of tiers, we're halfway there, but in terms of ships, we are 3/8 of the way there. So, yeah, we've got quite a few more ships to go through. But yeah, next up would be saving for the Renown class battle cruiser Renown. Bonus to credits, bonus to ship XP, bonus to commander XP because we need it, and bonus to escape that. Right. Yep. Well, any more stalling? Let's go into Tiger. Now, Tiger has a history of surviving more damage than her fleet mates of British battle cruisers. So much so that Drakunafel even titled his video on her not exploding on the job. So, yeah, with the title given that, and it's a British battle cruiser, I'm expecting good things from it. I just find it funny though that of all the oh god, no, no, no. Well, seeing as World of Warships has just crashed on us, this is going to be the end of the stream, but as I was going to say, this was surprising that of British battle cruisers that have sunk or taken really heavy damage, only 2 of them didn't explode because of said sinking or very heavy damage. They were Renown and, well, 3 of them, Renown, Repulse and Tiger. But yeah, anyway, end of the stream. I hope you enjoyed. Sunsub's going silent.